Welcome to Venue Marketing 101, a free educational video series for eventtechs powered by Snappening, an event technology company helping you find places to host parties and the pros that plan them, and the Venue Marketing Society, an online community dedicated to answering real venue owners and managers about their daily marketing challenges. Well, hi there. I'm your host, Crystal Grave, the founder, president, and CEO of Snappening, and I'm also the author of the industry's ultimate guide to venue marketing, How to Market an Event Venue, a free downloadable guide to marketing venues from scratch with more than 300 pages of useful tips, ideas, stories, and real-life examples to immediately supercharge any venue's marketing plan. Feel free to connect with me on Twitter and a host of other places if you'd like. I'd love to hear from you. Hey everybody, we're back again this week with our Venue Marketing 101 video series. Just in case you missed episode 1, I want to suggest you give that a quick listen first and then catch up to any of these future episodes. Episode 1 really sets the tone for our discussions about venue discoverability. It helps define the venue discoverability model, and it highlights the 5 steps we're going to showcase over the course of a year with each episode in the series. In other words, episode 1 really helps all these other episodes make a lot more sense. You don't need to watch them all in order to get something out of them, but doing so may help some viewers plan their marketing strategies a little better. And we'd be doing you no favors if we didn't make a video series with something extra in the value department, right? Something you can use right now and see immediate results. That's where our individual episodes featuring more than 50 solid venue marketing ideas come into play. Each video gives you a few nuggets of solid marketing advice that's been tailored specifically for venue owners and managers. Some little aha or oh right idea that you can easily incorporate into your daily routine. So please feel free to join us weekly right here on our YouTube channel as we explore this topic all year long and add value to your week. Today's episode number 11, is all about stepping outside your comfort zone and getting comfortable with getting to know an entirely new industry. Let's talk about how. Just a quick reminder about where we are in the video series. Right now, we're focused on 11 ideas for Circle 1, in-person influence. You can see that right here in the upper left-hand corner. This is our nucleus of influence and makes sense as the best place for us to start, because if we grow this area, we're also going to grow our overall venue discoverability. We're going through the first 11 ideas related to in-person influence right now. After we finish this section, we'll move on to the next circles later in the series. I love this quote from Yo-Yo Ma that reminds us that good things happen when we take the time to meet strangers. And you know what? He's absolutely right. So why, if we know that the good stuff lies in the unknown, do we build ourselves up into a fear-induced frenzy about the idea of trying something new or meeting someone new? It's as if we momentarily forget that the new person we're meeting might also be on high anxiety alert and is also looking for another winning professional relationship or a friendship. Last time we focused on networking, but this time we're shifting gears and talking about networking in a new industry, starting over, building up a second or third or fourth pool of referral sources. So let's focus on the 4 big goalposts we want to tackle to step outside our zone into a new one. Getting comfortable quicker with the uncomfortable, how to do your homework before you show up, how to stretch yourself, and how to enjoy the fruits of your labor in a new zone. I can think of no better symbol of absolute comfort than a napping cow's cat. Look at that cutie. I've always joked that I want to come back as a well-loved cat because their lives always seem so perfect. Naps, food, treats, love, and laps. What more could you ask for, right? One of the most important things you need to manage when you're starting over in a new industry to beef up your referral opportunities is how you'll get comfortable meeting an entirely new group of people. We talked last time about how some people just seem like they're naturals at this, and others of us struggle. So my suggestion here is to go back to your roots. Do the sorts of activities and settings that already work well for you and build up to the more challenging ones. This will make your entry softer and more palatable as you hone in on what works with this new group of folks. You'll also get comfortable more quickly if you get laser focused on your networking goal and your why. Why are you targeting this industry? Why these activities? Why these influencers and groups? Once you have your why and goals firmly established, you need to look for your entry point into the industry. Where exactly are you going to start? I'm a big believer in starting with a winning example in an industry and a nucleus of connections. We've included a few article links in the video description, but one term I liked from Forbes was super connector. Who do you already know that works in the industry and seems well connected? Or who do you already know in your own industry you can ask for advice or help in starting? There is no shame in asking for help. It's always better to have a buddy when you're starting anything new. Another great way to increase your comfort with any new group is to do your homework. You'd never show up to class and not make sure you understood what you were getting yourself into, and a new industry is no different. Research the players and names in the target industries you're most interested in. Who's making the news in your city? Where are they speaking? Where are they networking? And what trade groups are they actively promoting? What charities seem to matter to them? If you don't know exactly where to begin, check out your local top 100 business lists, or the member list with your Chamber of Commerce or with your Convention and Visitors Bureau. You might also want to do some serious LinkedIn stalking. We're going to talk about our own LinkedIn profiles next time, but in this instance, I mean researching others. How are people connected? How are you connected to those people? Creating a networking matrix to map these connections might be a good idea at this point. This way, you can start to remember where your first points of entry are and how to start to build from those points. Now, it's all well and good to write down your goals and do your homework, but if you never get out the door and make yourself go do it, guess what? Ain't nothing magical gonna happen for you. So your calendar is going to be your new accountability partner with this networking building program. Whatever gets calendared tends to get done in my book. So you need to decide what your goalposts are here. Is it a certain number of connections per week or month? Attending a certain number of events or meetups? Joining a new trade group in the industry you're targeting? Getting X number of people added to your CRM for potential new business? Only you can make your own plan here in your own city. But the same networking techniques we spoke about in episode 10 should also hold true here. Just keep in mind that you might be doubling up on your networking now if you're doing both industry-related networking and new comfort zone growth referral networking. Doubling up is fine, you just want to manage your calendar carefully when you do this. Rome wasn't built in a day, and your new referral networking program won't be either. Be patient with yourself and give yourself some time to make something happen. Evaluate your progress. Give it at least a quarter to see what bubbles up. Have you made any new friends? Have you learned any new things about an industry you otherwise wouldn't? Has any work manifested from it yet? Remember, the new relationships that you make today may take a year or so to produce business-related outcomes, but don't let that fool you into thinking it's not important. Planting seeds today is how you get the gorgeousness you want to enjoy later in your season. Are you ready to step outside your comfort zone and get comfortable with a new group of people in a new industry? I certainly hope so, and I hope you feel as if you're armed with a few new tools to do so successfully. We touched on LinkedIn for just a moment in this episode, but it's going to be our entire focus in our next episode number 12, where we take a deeper dive into why LinkedIn matters so much today, where you can invest your time and attention on LinkedIn for the biggest results, and how to do some of the pro-level engagement techniques to boost your discoverability. If you've enjoyed this video and thought to yourself, you know what, it would be mighty handy to have some more content like this and some people to talk to on a regular basis about my venue, and somewhere to ask questions right as I think of them, well then, I have just the place for you. Pop on over to Facebook and visit facebook.com/groups, Venue Marketing Society, no spaces, and connect with us now. We have daily prompts about venue marketing ideas, real challenges people are facing, and other cool things we're finding online. We've also included a link to our group down in the video description here on YouTube to save you a step. I've also mentioned our free downloadable ebook a couple of times in the video, and in case you'd like more learning like this, but want to take it at your own pace and snag a copy of your own, you can grab this link and get the book down in the summary for the video, or you can head over to the blog post mentioned on the screen. Just complete the download form on the blog and poof, you're all set. You'll also receive more exclusive content when you sign up for the ebook that will help you with your learning over the next several weeks. We'd love to socialize with you. Join us online in any of the channels you see here. It'll be great to chat with you. The Venue Marketing 101 video series is created, produced, and licensed by Snappening. We extend our thanks to our production team and the artists who have helped contribute to the work showcased in this video. That's all for today's episode. We look forward to having you join us for the next one right here on our YouTube channel. Your likes and comments on this video help guide our team's future content roadmap, so share the love below if we're helping you in your venue marketing journey, and let us know how we could help you even more in the future. If you'd like to be notified about episodes as soon as they're released, consider subscribing to our YouTube channel at www.youtube.com/snappening.